If you're here for goofs and gaffs, have a listen and have a laugh. These four schmoes here run the show. It's JKT Radio.
Hi guys, welcome back to the JKT Radio Podcast, episode 154. I'm your hostess with mostest, Malfire Bun, and I'm back! I've returned! McBride's not alone!
Yay!
Devin's here! Chris
Somehow we've all made it to a podcast episode. This hasn't happened in like months.
I came back.
Actually, that's not entirely true.
It's been at least 2 weeks.
I came back and you're all like, oh, we need to do something.
Yeah.
Well, because we were talking with McBride on the week you weren't here.
To do one.
Then
nobody mentioned it.
And then the day came and we were all like, yeah, it's podcast day.
Yeah,
and
it came.
None of us mentioned anything.
Happened.
Yeah.
Everything was reached. What are you reaching for?
Fidget. I know it's yours,
It's
but I want
mine,
one.
but it's okay.
Kitty.
I'll accept Kitty Cat. Anyway, for the bit.
Yes.
Yes, the bit.
Alright, the bit, this requires an explanation, folks. So, if for one day a week for the rest of your life, you had to eat one certain kind of animal at least once a week. But the stip is, it cannot be your basic animal. It cannot be cow, chicken, pig. It can be any part of the animal. If it makes milk, you can do the milk. If it lays eggs, you can do the legs. And it has to be something you
Legs?
now have to skin and prepare yourself. You will be granted this knowledge. The animal in question, any kind of animal, is now native to your area, and you may breed them if necessary. But you have to be able to kill, cut, and skin it yourself. I pick bison.
Bison?
Bison.
Are you willing to kill a bison every time?
It's Kira.
I don't think Kira,
No, okay.
you are capable of many things.
Here's the thing.
You are capable of killing and skinning an entire bison by yourself.
I didn't say by yourself.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough.
You just have to kill it and skin it. You have the knowledge and you have to take part in it. You can have assistance. And also, a bison is so huge, I would only have to kill one a year.
Yeah.
Probably more
For if it's just feeding me and a deep freeze with sealed packaging, I would only need to kill one a year. Maybe two.
Yeah.
McBride, what animal do you choose? Oh no, sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
Fish was not on your list of basic animals, therefore
But
fish.
what's fish? Which fish?
Salmon.
Which fish? Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Wasn't
know
on
how
your
to
list.
skin and gut a fish.
I already know how to do that.
You're fine.
It's not
You
hard.
do?
I've been fishing before.
Really?
Yeah, there's a difference between
Yeah?
fishing and knowing how
I
to
guess
prepare the fish.
You spent
yeah.
time on an island.
I was raised on the island.
I love how I said an island as if I didn't specifically mean Vancouver Island.
But also I learned how to do it in Ontario.
Like, I will say, that is not a particularly difficult thing to imagine
you
that
just-
Chris would know.
Yeah, it's not hard.
And
It's
yeah,
not hard, honestly. It's just not a
yeah.
skill many people have. Anyway, McBride,
I'm
animal.
out of practice.
I would just like to point out the extreme
are?
the extreme irony in this question.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
didn't you just
Being
go
the vegetarian.
Yeah, I thought this would be entertaining. I did also come
typically-
across eating the meat pizza, as long as it's not something like pork.
Yeah, exactly. So, but ironically enough, the only thing that kind of came to mind, unfortunately enough, was horses. Purely because I don't have to eat or skin or anything with the horse. I have the knowledge to, but I don't have to. Plus, I can use the poop as fertilizer to grow crops.
No, you have to take part in it.
I have to
You
take
can
part,
ask
but
for
it
a
doesn't mean I have
sentence.
to eat it.
I thought that was the whole thing, is that you have to eat it once a week.
Yeah, you need to eat it once a week.
Well,
Let's-
fuck me then.
Let's say in the hypothetical realm.
All right,
where,
hypothetical
Trevor,
world.
You're not a vegetarian.
Like 3 years ago, 4
hypothetical
years
now.
ago, or whatever, when the vegetarian wasn't a thing.
Yeah, hypothetical.
I don't. Well,
Horse is still valid. People
I
still
was
eat
I was
horse
I was
to this
gonna
day.
say I think I might still stick with horse.
Yeah, it's still
My
a
back
thing.
up a snake.
Snake is supposedly really good. Devin.
Not, and it can't be one of the basic aliens.
I have enough of a palate that I can think of some things outside the box.
You
No.
eat a lot of burgers.
That doesn't
I can
mean
make
I am
burgers out of mine.
unaware of all the other different types of meat.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not an
chicken nuggets.
idiot. Just because I don't eat them actively, because they're real fucking expensive and hard to
That's
get.
fair. I wonder if
Um,
you can make chicken nuggets out of ostrich.
I'm sure you
could.
could.
Of course you could.
It
Honestly,
would be not that great.
Goat
That's fair.
Yeah. Bit
Goat
gamey, but
or
Doable.
rabbit.
rabbit would be kinda easy, but also kinda hard for that challenge. in my
Because I
opinion.
remember there's a moment when you're playing Red Dead 2 where you catch a rabbit and you're teaching this woman how to skin a rabbit. And I don't know if this is actually accurate to how you would skin a rabbit in real life, but he basically just like, yeah, you just hold it by the tail, you just grab the skin and just yoink. I was like,
that
is it
actually
that?
pretty accurate?
I don't want to say that's easy, but it's like, is it that quote
pretty
unquote
accurate.
simple?
Deglove
You
it.
can just do that?
Yeah, it's degloving.
Well, I mean, yes, but ugh.
You have to make some incisions around the paws.
Around like the little
Yeah,
ankles
you would
or
have
whatever.
to do that, obviously, because otherwise it would just kind of, But
this is hurting my heart.
The only thing that's going through my head when you mentioned rabbit was that one. It's like a streamer, I think, for like God of
Oh.
War. That's the only thing going through my head. It's like, it's the cutest fucking thing I've ever fucking
Oh.
seen.
I know exactly what you're talking about. 'Cause that's a clip. They're watching The Last of Us.
That's
I know
what
this
it was.
Because I'm
Yes.
currently replaying The Last of Us, and I just played through that moment like this morning.
I think of that moment every single time I play Baldur's Gate and I interact with a certain squirrel.
See, my fear. You guys pictured that when you said rabbit. You know what I pictured? I remember getting a rabbit, like a whole rabbit carcass.
Living? Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's dead. I pulled it out of my freezer. I asked for rabbit to try rabbit, so my dad brought me like just a gutted and depelted rabbit from his work, and I got all the meat off of it, and I just had like the bones and some of the muscle tissue, and I kind of just ran around the house holding this carcass of rabbit.
This is an interesting subject. I hope this isn't people's first episode.
We've discussed a lot more like.
Oh yeah,
weird
no, it's
shit.
been. Oh yeah,
Can't get demonetized if you're not monetized to begin with.
Yeah.
exactly.
We're not
working on
We're
that.
not. We're what?
We're on that.
Because that's interesting. Because I was literally right about to say like we're not getting monetized.
Aww. Comfy
What would you
lemon.
like?
But hey, I'm putting that negative energy to be proven wrong.
See, there we go.
We've started the shorts. I haven't done any podcast shorts yet, but we've started the shorts.
Yes.
Have you seen the Dead Space clip that I mentioned?
I haven't looked at it yet. I
It's
downloaded the episode to
amazing.
make it.
It's because basically, like, for any of you who have watched my Dead Space playthrough, I think it's episode 15. It's the aftermath. I think at the end of the last episode, I remember this because playing through the original, you come across a corpse that has basically
Oh no, I
blown all
remember
their
you
limbs
describing
off.
this episode.
Yeah. So
I remember this.
yeah. So I
Alex
decided.
is your friend.
Oh God, I'm something that would sound horrible, but you, not in a weird way, but you can do interesting things with the corpse.
That's
You
gonna get
fuck a
clipped.
corpse, Stefan. Did you?
You can
You
do
can,
interesting
though.
things with the corpse.
You
Yeah.
can shoot them out into space. You can
Yeah.
cremate them,
Yeah, or attempt to at least.
or attempt to, and end up with my situation.
Oh, that was fantastic.
I mean, I'm gonna give a nice little cremation to this guy.
I know. The
At least
the
he
thought was
dead
the
when you
thought was
cremated
there.
him. At least he was dead when you cremated him. It'd be worse if he was living.
I mean, that is very true.
Yeah, you can't.
Non-consensual cremation is not allowed.
Aw.
That's what the flamethrower's for.
Exactly.
Can I just say, between like Dead Space and now going through The Last of Us, What is with like? I swear, all of these games give you flamethrowers, and they're
fun.
but they're like I
not?
never
They're-
use them.
They're so useless.
They're so useless.
They're
The
exclusively for
flamethrower
pyro.
in the game is just for the pyromaniacs and the children who want fire.
Yeah, it's
That is
pretty
the
much.
only purpose.
I do recall actually using the flamethrower a bit in my Dead Space playthrough,
to be-
which
There
you
was
can
a couple.
see if
There
you
was a
watch
couple
them on YouTube.
sections.
Yeah.
Yep.
To be fair, like real flamethrowers were also not particularly useful
Well,
because they would run out of like gasoline very fucking quickly.
Come
Yeah.
on then. Come here. Winnie.
just like me.
No, that's not true at all.
Nope,
You
there
do
he
not
goes.
run out of gas.
He keeps
How dare
crying
you.
at the door and going like the little soft poofs, and he doesn't want to pass.
Aw, doesn't
He
want
won't
to.
pass
It,
the
it doesn't want to disturb the lemon.
Lemon snapped at his ankles one time when he got by.
That
Aww.
would that would do it.
Oh, lemon.
That is a giant taco, by the way, folks.
I was wondering what it was. It looked like a banana from here.
I
It is
can't
a
tell what
giant
we're
taco.
pointing at
Aw.
because the screen is very. My glasses are dirty.
Look at
There is a kiki
Yeah.
in my lap.
She's
Yeah,
very
so-
cute.
Of all the things that could have missed me while I was gone, besides my cat, who for the first like 2 days after I got back, by the way, has refused to leave the room I was in.
Yeah, I believe it.
I got up to pee, and as soon as I stood, because I make quite a bit of noise with my bones in the chair, I
Yes.
stood. And she looked at me, glared, got up, followed me to the potty, lit her in, because if they follow me to the bathroom, I do let them in. Not them. They're too big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
The cats can come. So she sat at the door, while I peed, and I washed my hands, and then she does like the big stretch for the doorknob.
Yeah.
Open the door, and she goes out to stop and stare at me to figure out if I'm going to the kitchen. Going back to my chair. Go to the kitchen. Follows me to the kitchen. Sits on the floor. While I grab a new drink. Follows me back to my chair, and then she'll sit back here.
Yeah.
But besides that, I figured it would be Lemon who missed me the most.
Peach.
But that one,
Oh,
No,
Winnie.
it was Winnie.
Oh,
the
that
big
makes sense.
baby-
Winnie's your baby boy.
He's the big baby boy who is not my baby boy and tries to eat me 90% of the day.
Yeah.
That's
Physically
just how
puts
Peach
me
is.
in his mouth.
Yeah.
And it's just, he was so sad.
Why would you say that?
What did you write? Are you commenting on
No,
the picture I
I-
posted?
He whispered something and only I heard it. Say it out loud.
Starts with a V.
Bitch.
Vor. I said starts with a V.
Oh.
You said physically putting it in my mouth, and I was like, oh, shit. No, my brain, actually, no, what happened was my brain said, inside said Vor, and I was like,
It's gonna
well,
come
shit,
outside
it's gonna,
now.
Yeah.
it's gonna,
Yep. Yeah.
Gotta say it on the outside now.
yep.
I know that.
Kiki is judging you immensely.
The only reason I was able to tell he missed me the most is because when I am alone, or my brother's in the room and there's no one else out here, I will have dog, dog, dog. And he'll sit outside the door, Lemon will sit here, and Peach will be in the bed. I should be turning the other way.
Mm-hmm.
But when I sat down here, he sat in the bed because he's too big to sit down here. And wouldn't let the other dogs in.
Oh no.
And just kept regularly coming to the chair and would go back to lie in the bed. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, he misses me too much. I feel bad.
Yep. Yep.
And I came back once a week to my house to feed the snake.
Put frog on your head.
I wasn't gone the whole time. I did come back to the house.
Yep. Yep. Doesn't matter.
Would you guys like an explanation on the cat photo I posted?
The bits.
I missed that.
The one with the pretzels.
The one with the pretzels.
Oh, yes. All right. There it is.
Let's be put frog on your head. No, okay. Frog is being
She
eaten.
does not want the frog on the head.
When I left, I have like a bunch of desk snacks. Like I literally have a bowl of wonton soup right now.
That's not a snack.
It's a snack.
It's
And,
a meal.
Pretzels. I already had the meal. This is the snack. I got like a thing of cookies. And I usually have a bag of chips somewhere. And I also got some jerky. I've got desk snacks. McBride knows this. I'm pretty sure anyone who else has watched the video podcast is just occasionally seems to be mute, leans back, and just eats snacks.
Yep. Yep.
I'm not allowed the fidget cube anymore.
Yeah, it's a loud noise, and you probably just dropped it and it went across
Oh,
the
no,
floor
I
by the
heard
sound of
it.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Like, I heard it fall and then
So-
ricochet across the floor.
So the fidget cube is just gonna go over here,
Yep.
and you can play with the frog that makes no noise.
Good.
The
Um,
frog that makes a noise but will be on Kiki's head.
Fair. I left all of my desk snacks to my brother. So I'm like, I'm not taking these with me. They are open though. Have at them in case they're bad when I come back, and this way you have snacks. So today he threw my snacks that were left at me, so I got my Cracker Jacks back. I'm sorry, Cracker Jills, because that's what they are now.
Wait,
Okay.
what? They changed? I hate it. Why did they change?
Oh,
It is specifically to celebrate Canadian women in sports.
Oh, okay.
In the
fair enough.
most racist way ever, by each bag has a different lady on it, and they're all very stereotypical women.
Oh. Mm.
good old corporate feminism.
I've never seen Cracker Jacks rebrand until I bought those. He came back and he tried to give me the pretzels. I was recording, so he just put them on the cat. The cat, as you see in the photo, did nothing.
I see.
It sat there for a good minute.
So cat
Until
is
I-
table.
Cat was table. I need to fix my camera again, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, oh,
There we go.
The fuckus.
Focus.
biggest.
Biggest focus. I will also give the crab is in play, by the way.
Yeah,
I can't get close
I'm
enough
half
to
looking.
the-
I will give you all a hint. You can only see part of the crab because you can literally only see his pincers. I looked. I can only see his pincers.
Okay, well, it's not where I thought it was
to
then.
the camera to see the crab anymore, so.
Are you looking at my weird desk of gubbins again? That's usually where you look.
Yeah, that's generally the first place that I start.
It is a good chance. I got a new game even. Fox in the Forest.
Oh,
It's a 2-player game. No, I haven't gotten to play it yet.
But it's
Every other
there.
board- Every other board.
You should
Also,
let
I got
Vince do
Wreck. He doesn't want to play it because it says one game is 30 minutes.
You know what?
pretty
That's
short for a
fair.
game.
30 minutes to an hour for just a 2-player game.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
short.
that's fair.
Yeah, it's too long for
I
him.
think
He's used to
my-
like
I
really
think
short
my-
games.
I think my sense of of games has been skewed by D&D.
Yeah. And I also got another one that's in the bottom of my suitcase still called Raccoon Tycoon.
I've seen that before.
And I just had a laugh of like there's a bunch of different animal cards and they're like all dressed up in gentleman-y outfits with like top hats and suits, and then they have a lady version with like the fancy frilly
Oh my
dress.
god, I
I'm like,
love it.
So I started pulling out the cards. I'm like, I found a skunk and his wife. I found a bear and his wife.
I have no idea what this game is about, but I want to play it.
that's my
It's a-
wife.
That's all it would end up us being doing is like, and a wife.
Yeah. Oh, that's
From what I
great.
understood, it says like they did the puzzle piece system of like up to 5, where it's like out of 5 how hard the game is to learn and how strategic it is. So it's got 4 points for strategic and 2 for learning.
2 points for strategery.
4 for strategery. So it's a very strategic game.
Nope, my brain would not work.
I think I would have fun with that.
Yeah,
I can
it's-
be
it's-
smart sometimes.
It's a resource game.
Oh,
Oh.
It's a resource and management board game
Oh.
about building
thanks.
towns because you're a
No,
tycoon.
thanks.
I did also find
I'm
another
not
one
good
that
at
someone
that.
sent me that I did not buy because I could not find it, and it is
Ah.
Monopoly but dragons.
I love it.
Let me see if I can. I wrote the name down. See if I can find it. I got to play the beginning of it. I just couldn't find it to how to find it in the store. Flamecraft.
Like
And
Minecraft,
yes.
the dragons.
Is that one word or two?
I think it was one word.
Oh,
It is Monopoly but dragons.
I love it.
speaking of games and stuff for our gaming channel, I was mentioning this to Kira. I procured myself a headset. So I
I'm
was-
gonna try and reach for it.
You didn't message that to me. You messaged that to the group. I just answered.
yeah, but like I don't know who else actually noticed that.
To be fair, I didn't notice it.
So just what I had to do. Exactly. That was what I was counting on. I got like a package at GameStop. It was like 2 of the little things that fit over the controller thumbs, a controller skin, a charging dock, and a set of headphones. It was
You
for
mean like these things for the Joy-Cons, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I got this guy, but it's got a mic, a little boom mic built in to the thing.
All right.
Those are 50-50. Ghost.
Yeah.
Bad ghost.
Now, here's the thing I need to point out. That entire pack cost $29. So will it be any good? Like the headphones, they're not great, but they're
They're there.
there. They're
They do.
headphones.
They
work.
do the thing. All
They do the
right.
thing. So I'm kind of curious, because that would mean I could possibly do what I was originally going to try and do, and record the audio with the actual video that I'm recording on the PlayStation, because I can do that. However, the original mic was just off the controller and it was garbage, as I figured it would be. So I'm kind of
Problem
curious.
with that again is there is a problem with that still, Devin.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when it is editing, you cannot fix it. So it is stuck at whatever volumes it thinks it is. They are not
Exactly.
separate tracks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. You can fiddle with your mic's audio on your PlayStation.
Yeah, so it's whatever
Yeah, but-
it is.
But
in the
like
recording.
you are,
When you're editing,
but when you're
it's-
editing, yes, you are.
Yeah. It's all
correct.
one. Yeah.
So this is also me. So I'm mainly also just hoping that the PlayStation mixes the two together quite well.
Or you could always like record them both, like audio through there, and also like maybe regular. That way you have a backup audio.
There's a problem with that, as well
wouldn't
still.
that wouldn't work
Probably.
because
I don't know how
the
recording
audio
works.
I would record through this would be like set in the actual
The
video.
game sound.
Yes.
It'd be in
and
the game sound.
Would it also not be possible to record using a separate mic
Oh, I could do that
as well at the
So-
same time?
It wouldn't. I could, but basically the mic audio from this would be inseparable from the actual video footage.
Oh, I'm understanding now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Listen, I don't record shit. I don't know how this works.
Technically, those two know more than I do.
But you do more. Like
That is
Well,
true.
recording with
Here's the
this.
thing that I need to say every time this comes up. I specifically deal with film audio, which is a little different from just recording audio and other things.
That's why I said technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically,
Like when it comes to some other audio things, I'm like, I have my general ideas of what it should be,
Yeah. Yeah.
but those aren't always applicable to what is.
Indeed.
Pardon me.
Are the cats making a ruckus back there?
I don't think human
Ours?
beings
No.
are cats.
All right. Well, we didn't hear the human being portion of that then.
Good. I did.
I'm sure I'll hear it later.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, lovely.
I only heard snippets. I know yesterday I actually had to take my there was a lot of fighting going on because of crazy lady upstairs. And I had to take off my headphones and listen because I was actually getting worried that there was going to be a physical fight soon.
Oh, jeez.
Concern?
So if there's a day where I don't respond to the channel for like a week, I've gone to jail.
No, okay. Well, alright. Only a week, because Kira will break out before then.
She would.
Well, no, by a week someone would find out where I am.
Yeah, and by then you've probably broken out like 3 days prior. And are on the run.
No.
I love
I don't.
Nathan's archives.
You say that, but I don't really need to do that because I can legally plead insanity.
I don't think you can.
I don't think that's true.
I can because I know insanity runs in my family, actually. I
That's-
can legally
yeah, it's
plead
not-
insanity.
That's not how that works, though. And besides which, you'd be locked up in a psychiatric ward, and you.
I would
not
go to the
much better.
psychiatric ward.
Which is probably worse.
It is, usually. And the
Depends.
insanity plea, like, never works. Or very,
Did
very
for the
rarely.
woman who cut off her husband's dick when she found him cheating.
Very, very rarely does it work. Anyways. You know what usually does work, though? Some lines.
Lines.
A little early, but sure.
I couldn't think of anything else to change the subject with, so...
We haven't played in a while either.
It's been a bit.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
It's been one week since you have looked at me.
It's been 2 weeks since I looked at you.
Indeed.
Oh no, it has been a week. I did see you while I was on
Yeah,
vacation.
we
Yeah,
we
me
met
too.
you in Frodo.
We were making a joke, but this works too.
Alright, so for any of you who have not been here for What's in a Line, it's a very great game. I suggest you go back and look at them because it's a lot of panicking. Where's my phone? I need the timer.
You gotta go back a little bit because we haven't played it a while.
Gotta go back a little bit. I'm working on making some playlists of every
Okay.
time we play the game.
Your way.
Well, I'm getting... We're working on shorts as well, folks.
Yep.
I finally did it. I finally figured it out. I broke the algorithm. Did it involve me trying to figure out exactly how to change a normal video project into a completely vertical project? Yes. And did Vegas like it? No. Did it take 3 hours? Yes.
Oh!
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not. Do you want to know what's sad? It was very easy. It's just nobody explained that part.
Oh, it is. It's stupid easy.
Stupid easy. It's just
Yeah.
no one tells you,
Yep.
hey, it's this button over here. This button
Yep.
over here is what this
Rotate?
does.
Yep.
Oh, it's not a rotate button. It just changes
No,
your
it changes the aspect ratio.
No, that didn't
So,
work.
kind of like rotate.
Well, that's what it does though. That's what it's doing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're not doing that stupid AI thing where you're like, magically creating different aspect ratios. For
So it's like
things.
rotating, but for video.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Did you want
Yeah.
snuggles or not? Okay, you don't.
No,
have-
thank you.
Yeah, so for any of you who've never played What's in a Line or seen What's in a Line, basically I give my lovely contestants 3 minutes to figure out what line from a song I'm saying. They have to guess the song, the artist. I give them hints. Sometimes there's bonus points. This time there's a total of 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points.
Really?
Lovely.
Oh boy.
Explain.
We're not going to get any of them, though.
You're not gonna get any of them. It's gonna be great. But yeah, we do a Canadian Hot 100 Canada because we're Canadian and not America's. We do a song I pulled out of the internet depths, and I'm sorry. And
No,
it
you're
still
not.
doesn't have a wiki.
Oh god.
And then a movie quote, because Devin gets a point too.
I don't know
Sometimes.
music.
Sometimes Devin gets a point, sometimes I get it.
Sometimes.
Exactly.
Like last time when everything was bad guy and everyone hated me. And it was,
Yeah.
That's right.
Fuck's sakes.
it was good, and you know it.
It was.
Well,
That's the dumb thing.
It objectively wasn't because it was bad guy. So it couldn't have been good.
Which is great. All right, you guys ready for your first lyric?
Sure.
I suppose.
Ow.
Wow.
Empty room, I'm empty too. Everything reminds me of you. So many things I shouldn't have missed. Yeah.
Fuck.
I feel like you've done this one before, but I don't remember what it was.
I thought I did too when I looked through my list and it wasn't there.
Well, seeing as it's been a while.
Oh wow.
When did this come out?
Devin, say the thing first. I know you want to.
Is it Evanescence?
No.
No.
This was recorded and released in the year 2011.
2011. Okay.
12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm spitballing.
It's not the worst guess that year.
It really
It's not,
wasn't.
It's not. The song is classified as pop rock.
Oh god, what was
Yeah.
Mariana's Trench?
It is
No.
Mariana's Trench.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Chris gets a point. Which one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know any Mariana's Trench.
I know.
It's been so long.
Well,
Can you-
for,
Chorus? Or well
I-
they don't ever really have a
they
fucking
don't have a chorus. I'll give you another verse. How about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's-
And I know you see me, and you're making this look so easy. What comes and goes, I'd go without.
I know this song, but
This
I don't
has
know.
somebody featuring.
It does not. I
No!
thought it did too. I
Damn
thought
it!
too.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different one then.
I know which one you're thinking of. There's
Yeah.
two of them that were featuring artists.
All I
I
can think of is like The Killing Time or whatever it is. Which is
That's a
not
good
that
one,
song.
but no. This one is way shorter than The Killing Time.
Yeah, that
It
song's fucking
placed.
long.
It's like 5 minutes. It placed 53 in the year 2012 because it did come out at the end of 2011. It
I
also
can't think of any
won
other
some
fucking
awards.
songs.
yeah, they
It
generally
won-
do.
It won the Much Music Video Awards for Cinematography of the Year in 2012. And the Video of the Year in 2013 from the Independent Music Awards.
I can't think of any other. Like, I can think of like the old fucking Mariana's Trench, and then I can think of like Killing
Shake
Time,
Time.
and literally nothing else.
You got the beginning and the end. Well, the end of when they were popular.
No, they're still kind of popular.
They're still kind of popular, but not as big
I
as
mean,
they
they're
have
not
been.
really that popular, well known outside of Canada, anyways.
Well, they're from Vancouver.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said they're not really that known out of Canada.
I think I was walking with a friend once, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the Josh guy lives like 2 blocks up." I'm like, "Why do you know that? Why is he here?" They're like, "Oh, I only know that because someone got arrested because they were stalking them." I'm like,
Oh,
that makes sense why you know that. That makes sense why you know that. This is like an almost gated community. If there are cops up here, there's a concern.
Yeah, fair.
All right, well, I don't get a point because you guys guessed something.
Oh, yeah,
Out
nothing.
of sheer luck. It was Fallout.
Oh, I don't think I know that one.
It was one of their more obscure ones.
Yeah.
It was
Doesn't
actually
ring a
really
bell.
good.
I mean, placing 53 on the top 100.
Makes it.
It's
decent.
still an achievement.
It is,
Yeah.
but it's just like you can tell from that is not like one of the main hits from the album. It's like we're gonna release the like 2 big hits and then a third one.
Yeah, like it's like this is number 6 in the album.
Yeah.
I could stand up because the album is way up there. It's like I have the album. I could go check, but I don't want to get up because I don't think anyone wants to see me in my short shorts.
Not,
All right,
not
what's the
on
next one then?
You guys ready for the song I pulled out of the ass of the internet?
I guess.
I suppose.
I'm not ready, but I'll do it anyway.
Oh yeah, just for reference, this song is worth 6 points.
Oh my god.
Lovely.
We're gonna get none of them.
Because it is performed by 3 different people and written by a completely different person as well.
Of course it is. It's a majority of songs nowadays.
Yeah. So anyway. It's funny because you guys actually might get this. I'll swim and sail on savage seas, where never a fear of drowning, and I'll gladly ride the waves
this
of
is
life.
from Tangled.
It is not.
No?
It is not Tangled. That is a different song.
I know this song.
You do know this song. You should know this song.
Is it from Frozen 2?
It is not from Frozen.
Is it from Treasure Planet?
No, not that old.
Oh, okay.
Is it from Princess and the Frog?
Not that old.
I'm German now.
Apparently.
Sorry?
What?
Can you repeat it?
Oh, yes, I can. I'll swim it and sail on savage seas with never a fear of drowning and gladly ride the waves of life.
I know this song.
Yeah, it's very familiar.
It is more of a folk song. So again, there is no chorus.
Yeah.
If there was a chorus, it would actually be this one, because I think this is the one that repeats. And it is a duet, I will give you that. Which is why there's so many people in the song.
What year did this song come out?
That is 2014. Boof! Did you boof?
And you're sure this is not the Dancing and the Dreaming?
That is not from Tangled, and that is the song.
Okay, you know what it is? I knew what the song was, but my brain decided to say Tangled when I meant fucking How to Train Your Dragon.
Which one?
The second one.
Yes, okay, so
Yeah.
Chris has 2 points. So I was keeping the movie in there. Now, does anyone want to
that
try
was
and guess
me
the
mixing.
4
I was like, I knew
artists?
exactly what it was. So I'm like, this can't be anything else, but I said the wrong fucking movie.
Yes, it is for the Dancing the Dreaming from How to Dragon 2. It's the duet between
Yeah, Gerard
The Chief.
Butler.
I
don't know.
Stoic
Yeah, Gerard Butler.
and
yeah.
fuck, what was the mom's name?
I think he's the
I would
actor
need the
singer.
name. I would need the singer. Gerard Butler is one, so Chris has another
Kate
point.
Kate Blanchett.
Is it really?
No,
No?
nope. You gotta think in most movies, the singer and the voice actress
Shit.
is not the same.
Unless you're Gerard Butler.
Unless
because
you're Gerard
people
Butler.
keep thinking he can
But
sing.
Yeah, but he does better than some of them.
That's true.
I think the point of that was to make sure he didn't sound good, though.
I mean,
That was
yeah.
part of that.
Are you sure that wasn't Kate Blanchett singing?
I've got them right here in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my points. I don't know anything else about it.
Saying there was 4 people in total that were involved?
Yeah, because it's the duet, but the third person does sing a chorus.
Craig
at the end.
Ferguson.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Trying to remember that one person. You had 3 seconds to get that.
And then it was written by somebody. It was written by somebody else.
yeah,
but
for
I don't
someone
remember.
else. Alright, so it was written by John Powell.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Craig Ferguson is Goober.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler is nice. Mary Jane Wells.
Oh, shit.
I'm just happy with my points.
It's not Tangled. Alright, one sec. Before we continue, baby boy, you want to come over here. You were just crying and crying and crying.
Aw, buddy.
So
You guys get to see my
sad.
short shorts anyway.
Buddy. You just want some love.
No, he doesn't.
Please.
And then there's the lemon. It's like, you dared to disturb my slumber?
He just like. It's
And there he is.
He ran all the way to the bed.
It's like, but it's bedtime. I got my taco. It's bedtime.
Yeah, he does take all of his toys to bed.
Aw.
That's so cute.
That's very cute.
He likes soft toys, and he's very good at not destroying them. So he's got like a fish, he's got a taco, he's got a giant dog toy. He did have a
That is-
squid. The squid was like from one of the first toys we got him, and it finally died.
Wow.
That does not describe my mom's dog at all.
He's very
So-
gentle with his toys.
Mom's dog will destroy any toy.
The
Several
other
of my
thing,
stuffed
though-
animals do not have noses.
Until he came here, that dog was trapped outside, not allowed inside, in the snow, had no toys.
Poor thing.
And yeah,
Yeah.
he was left at the house too. That's why Mom went and got to go get him. Is he was just kind of left there of all the puppies he didn't sell. So when the people moved, they just left the puppy.
Aww.
Him and another one, but someone else took the other one.
Poor thing.
Pup and snuffers. All right.
Movie cool.
Ready for the movie code? I'm going to do voices because it is two different people. So this is again worth 3 points.
Lovely.
We're gonna do stupid voices though. This guy looks extremely punchable. You're right, he's actually extremely punchable.
I mean, I've heard that in so many fucking movies.
Yeah, that's.
Am I unfocused again? Good.
Nope, there you are.
Camera. I know, I just want to focus.
What year is this from?
This year.
Shit.
What movies came out this year?
Not a lot.
Actually,
should
quite a
help you.
few came out this year.
Not as many as should have.
This is true. Oh, fuck. Is that Asteroid City?
No.
Shit.
I haven't watched that one yet. I did watch this.
I'm just gonna throw this out there because I've seen it, but I don't remember if this line is in there. But it would make sense if it was. Is it Barbie?
It's just not Barbie.
Okay. Because I can understand if that line was in there, but I don't
I
remember
could
it.
see this line.
Yeah.
Is it Oppenheimer?
I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet.
Fuck.
Okay, so you've seen it.
There's a movie I've seen.
Is
Okay.
it Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?
No. Again, another line I could see this movie in. No, you know what? No. I don't see this kind of line in Spider-Man.
I do.
Who's in this movie?
Give me a second.
Gotta scroll to the
Wiki,
bottom of
you
those.
have failed me.
That's what IMDb is for.
Oh, wait, no, I know why I was on the wrong wiki. Of course.
Wow.
RuPaul Charles,
What?
Karen Ryan, Julio Torres? Yeah.
What fucking movie had
Eugene
RuPaul in it?
Lee Yang.
Oh, Nimona.
It is Nimona.
Oh shit! That's right, because I'm like, I remember this line. It's from something, and I could not remember
Yeah, I was
it.
like, why do I note this line? Yeah.
Now, who says the line? It's a double line, so there's two people talking.
Is it Nimona and the fucking
The dude.
the dudes whose name?
But what's the
escapes-
dude's name?
I know who plays him. If that
But I need
means
the dude.
anything.
What the fuck is the knight's name?
Yeah, see, McBride heard me having this
'Cause I'm like,
conversation of I can't remember
there's
the name of some
Nimona.
of those guys. There's Nimona. Now name someone else in the movie.
And I remember the blonde guy was Ambrosia,
It's not him.
but that's not him.
And that's the timer.
Because Ambrosia is
Ambrosia is the-
is Eugene Lee Wang.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of,
I gave you that
uh,
one because it was funny, and of course that's the name you remember.
Yeah, I watched the Try Guys.
And I'm thinking of the guy that's played by Riz Ahmed. But of course, I can't remember what the character's name is.
Neither could I. I had to look it up. The timer didn't go off though. So
Yeah.
his name is Ballister.
Oh, that's
Alistar?
right. Yeah, it's
That's
like
right.
Alistair, but with a B.
Yeah.
It's Alistair with a B. I would recommend watching
RuPaul was
Nimona
in
if you
that?
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Who the fuck was he in the movie?
I will bring it back because I closed it. RuPaul. Charles, Nate Knight. He was just one of the knights.
Alright.
Well, okay then. Nimona is good though.
I would
we
recommend
watched
watching it. It was.
It has very Kira energy.
It does.
I cried.
Yeah.
I did not know it. It was based off a graphic novel.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was like. Why can't I find it? Oh, it's a book.
Yep.
Fair enough.
So you guys enjoy the game.
I got a. Oh hey, wait! I got a bunch of points this one.
You
did.
got 2 points. You got 4 points. I was looking at the wrong one. You all got points this round except me. I didn't get any points this time.
Because it was.
I got the point for Nimona because that was really easy. Once I knew the movie,
Yeah,
movie was
once I
Nimona.
pointed
The
at
movie
the
I was
was
like,
Nimona.
well, I'm assuming that's a line, at least partially from Nimona.
Yeah. Because I said the movie name.
It's funny because as soon as you said Nimona, for some reason my brain switched that to Moana, and I was like,
I am Moana. Anyway, I'm told McBride has a story for me.
Yes.
I have stories.
A continuation of a story that
Yes.
I'm very invested
Yes, I have some phone updates.
in.
So, all right. So, when we last left our adventures, we had spoken to the Apple Store to try and get the Apple ID back and all of that jazz and all of that, and they were about as useless as a brick wall on a Sunday. So,
As opposed to a Saturday?
well, the Saturday bricks are much smarter, obviously.
yeah,
Clearly.
Okay.
it is known.
So, fine, whatever. I come home, do all of that. So I eventually do get that text saying that I'm able to log on to my Apple ID. I can create a new password and everything's fine. So I do that. Everything's fine. I'm able to use the phone. Cool. Peachy. So I don't remember what date this was because it's been a while. But
You
I'm
messaged me because I got excited about it.
okay. I'm going to say it was like beginning of August or something. Maybe end of July, beginning of August, somewhere around that time. Kira can confirm. So until then, so that was happening. And then I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm using the iPhone and I have the Samsung just to have until it can be fixed.
To have and to
So-
hold.
Eventually, there was a very slight, small glimmer of hope because I got a text saying that they anticipate the parts coming in on August 9th. I'm like, okay, cool. That was the Thursday before. That was the Thursday before. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I have a date. Perfect. I can work with that. So, 9th comes. 9th goes. I hear absolutely nothing from anybody. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll continue to wait. So I'm waiting. 1 week goes by. 2 weeks go by. All of a sudden, on like the 24th or something, I get another text saying, parts are in. You can drop your phone off at any time and we'll fix it. Like, fuck. Okay, so immediately after work, I bolt myself to Metrotown to drop off my phone. I'm just like, I go there. I'm just like, I got a text saying I could drop this off and I'll fix it. And he's like, yes, please go. Just go to the thing. Just go. Because there were like 3 other people that had the exact same thing going on. They were waiting for parts and they got the text saying that the parts were available and they were all there to drop off their phone. So everybody was dropping it off at the same time.
Oh, beautiful.
And so I drop it off. I confirm. It was just like, yeah, so like, reach me here. And he was saying, he's like, yeah, no, we probably won't get to it tomorrow because it's too late in the day. So you'll probably hear something on the Thursday. So this was the Tuesday. I said that they told me that I probably wouldn't get it for the Wednesday because it was too late in the day and I'll get it on the Thursday. I'm like, okay, fine. That's totally fine. Because I knew as soon as they got the parts and as soon as I dropped it off, it was a very quick process from that point. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's fine. So I drop it off on the Tuesday. And then the Wednesday comes along and I get a phone call saying that my phone's ready to be picked up. Like, oh my God. So I, again, after work, bolt myself over to Metrotown and grab my phone. It was this whole process. I'm sure they had like new people that just hired on or whatever it was. So I go there and say, hey, I got the text saying that my phone's ready to go. And he's like, yep, cool. We'll let somebody know and they'll get it from the back. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm just hanging out, doing the thing. And then they call my name and I'm like, yep, I'm here. And then like she takes it out of the packet and then like she opens it up and he's like, is it good? I'm just like, it's good. And I was just about to walk off and then one of the other... Pardon the interruption. One of the other associates comes by saying, it's like, wait, did you even fucking confirm it's him? Like, I hadn't gone that far. I'd taken a step. It's like, did you confirm it was him? And it's like, oh, right, yeah, can you confirm your phone number? So I confirmed the phone number. He's like, okay, yeah, cool. And then it's like after that, it's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go now. I take another step. It's like, wait, did he have to pay for anything? And it's like, fuck, I don't know. I'm reading through things. It's like, no, I don't have to pay anything because it was still under warranty. Thank Christ, it was still under warranty because I hadn't had it for a year yet. In October, it'll have been a year. So after all that, I'm like, I stick around for a little bit. I'm just like, okay, do you need anything else from me? Do you need like an ID? Do you need anything? He's like, no, we got it all figured out. You're all good to go. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. So I have the phone, and I wasted no time in getting a very fancy schmancy case.
Good.
It's a Casetify one, and it's fine.
And you immediately test it.
And I immediately test it. But apparently this has a 6-month warranty and it has a fall rating thing. Whatever. I can drop it. I'm not going to, but I can drop it up to like 4.5 feet or something like that, and it should be fine.
Your waist.
Nice.
So I have the phone. I have a case. Everything is right with the world again.
This is good.
I remember you messaging me and I remember laughing because it was like 10 seconds late, the call.
Yeah.
I can't find it. I know you messaged me that.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Now I have to try and find it. All right, let me see here. Let's see.
Like, I don't remember what chat it's in. Like, is it in our chat or is it in somewhere in the podcast
I know.
chat?
I'm looking in this
Where is
one.
I can't
I know it's
sit
somewhere.
still for long enough for the podcast. I need something to fidget with, and
Well,
in the absence of things to fidget with, I will find something.
you should have thought about that before you decided to play with God and shoot the frog out
Okay, well, I'm
to where
going
you
into
couldn't reach it.
June at that point, so it's not there. Let's
Yeah.
check in here.
Yeah, like I'm like I can't find it. I know it happened, but I can't find
I
it.
feel like I would have put it in here. Let's see. There's my Only Spoons logo.
Only Spoons.
Oh
Only
yeah.
Spoons made me so happy.
Sometimes spork.
Sometimes Spork. And it's funny because I got a call from my dad like last week or whatever it was. I answer the phone and he's like, hello. And he's like, it's called a spork. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I'm watching your video. It's like, oh, okay.
What?
It was very funny because there's one where it's like a fork, but it has like the little spoons on the outside. It's like the two halves of a spoon on the outside
but
with a
it's not
fork in the
quite a
middle.
spork.
Like
It's not a
it's a
spork,
very fancy,
No, that is a
complicated
spork.
spork. But it's not a spork. That's the weird thing. Like it is and it isn't a spork at the same time.
So what it is it's an actual fork, and then it's got cups on the side, like just completely out the side.
Yeah.
I've never seen a spork like that.
Yeah, no, it was insane.
It's like someone just put wings on a fork. That's what it looks
Pretty
like. They
much,
welded
yeah,
wings
that's-
onto a fork.
That's exactly what that looks like, yeah.
Like it wasn't a spork that I'm used to.
Yeah, no, it looked very strange.
Anyway, yeah, I couldn't find it.
Yeah, no,
so,
I'm having a look, so.
McBride, do you want to take a guess on the crab? Because we don't have long left.
Okay, so I have two possible locations. So on your little figurines on the little shelf there that I can see, there are two things that I can see. One looks really bright. Yep, that's one.
That is a car.
That is a car. Okay, the one beside it to the right. Yes.
That is a crab, but it's the stripy crab that was pasted on that door over there. For me.
Okay.
It's only the one where you can see the pinchers.
The only other thing that I could see, since you mentioned that you can only see the pinchers, there's down below, underneath the desk, there's a little white bar thing, and I see two little orange above, like right there.
You
I
can't
see
get
two
anything
little
bigger than
orange
that.
things. I don't even know what that is. Is that the crab? I tell you, if we were awarding points for finding the crab, I'd be dominating.
Yeah.
Oh. Because
Oh,
I
I'm
saw
like-
that, I'm just like, I don't know. It's a little blurry, but it might be.
I thought no one would get that.
Tis a bit blurry, but I got the point across.
Yeah.
I have to
Hiccup,
find a
crab.
frog now.
I was surprised the crab lived while I was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Lemon has this terrible habit of, like, trying to shove her ball and her face between the desk and the computer tower and knocking the whole thing down.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah.
like, she's gonna do that, it's gonna hit the chair, it's gonna hit the mic boom. And which is where the crab lives.
Yeah.
So I got rid of anything that could have easily fallen off my disc. I cleaned off and it's already a mess again. I pushed the boom to the side so like it was harder to move. And I put a bunch of stuff against my computer tower so like even if she did try to do that when I wasn't here, there's something there, so it would be harder for her to move.
That's good.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Success. Evidently.
Success. I know a cat was on my desk. Because my second monitor has been pushed really far back, like one of them tried to get to the window back there, and one of my figurines on the windowsill is gone again. So
Yeah,
they still look where
that'll
they
do
knocked
it.
it down.
Speaking of cats being on the desk.
Is Boomy on the desk?
No,
Is it-
but this
is-
is what I deal with when I try to play when I try to play Baldur's Gate or D&D.
Or anything.
Oh,
Or
we
anything.
reach.
But the...
I just have this.
Aw.
Yeah. Kiki was making it an inconvenience to do anything on the computer.
As cats do.
Yeah. And she's
I
small
avoid-
enough that she can get away with it because Boomy has tried once. And I did not let him because he's too big.
You're too big. This one is like a little fat. She's a bit of a fatty.
Just a bit.
Just a bit of a fatty. She can get away with quite a bit. She knows she's not allowed on the desk, and she knows if she gets on the desk, she gets kicked out of the room. But she's allowed to put, like, if I'm sitting here with her on my lap, she's allowed to, like, lean against it and put her paw here.
And roll the dice
she knows
sometimes.
And roll the dice sometimes and steal my dice and walk away with my dice.
Yep. There's a homie. I didn't do it.
I don't know what you are talking about.
I also saw this really weird test where, like, oh, if you can do these 3 things with your cat really trusts you. And I felt really bad because the third one is something you shouldn't be doing to your cat.
Oh dear.
Oh, is it
But it's currently
scruffing?
but it's currently a TikTok challenge.
Oh no,
What's
what are
that?
they
So
doing?
one is this.
course it
the first
is.
one is this over the face.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did it to Kiki.
You can do that to I can do that to like every cat here.
Yeah.
If they let you do this for 5 seconds without doing anything, then they trust you. The other one is grabbing their tail and moving it a little bit. I was like,
Okay.
I do
Yeah,
this all the
that's
time
easy
to
enough.
cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbothered. The third one I will not do, but it's like the grabbing under the arms and pulling up like longboard
Oh,
hat
like stretching
and
it
then
up.
shaking it
Yeah.
back
Oh.
and forth.
It's the
Yeah.
wobble. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's the
shouldn't
wobble
do that.
test. You shouldn't be
It's
doing
not
that
good for the
an animal.
spines, isn't it?
It's not good for their spines. It's also not good for their legs. This joint.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's putting way too much pressure here, or sorry, here.
Like
their
the
armpit.
little armpit
Yeah,
bits.
their
Yeah.
armpits.
Yeah. I only ever
I know,
I
I'm
do that to
touching you and
Boomy
you
when I'm
sparse it
trying
out.
to pick him up because he's fucking heavy.
Well,
Like,
it's
for
never
a
like
quick
intentional.
pickup- Yeah, if for a quick pickup to put into a more comfortable position,
Yeah.
not picking them up and swinging them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I've only ever ended up in that position for like a split second if Kiki is scratching the wall. So I literally have to grab her under her arms and then move her
Yeah,
to
it's
another.
literally
Yeah.
the grab, put down.
The grab move. And I will also accept it. I did it once for a cat who really didn't want to take a bath, but she had a poop all over her backside.
Yeah.
She was very,
And
it was
That'll
my
do
very
it.
old senile cat.
In
So
other
I
words,
did-
don't do it unless you have literally no
You
choice.
literally
Yeah,
have to,
pretty
or
much.
or it's for a quick, like, just turn around.
Yeah.
And the TikTok trend I've been seeing is people doing that, the under armpit, and then, like, spinning in a circle.
Oh God.
Don't do
I'm
that.
Like, no,
You fucking idiots.
Animal.
God damn, TikTok was a mistake.
I mean, like,
Not always.
learn.
Idiots are a mistake.
Yeah.
Warning labels are a mistake.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
warning labels are important because people are stupid.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the best way to put this? Obvious warning labels are a mistake.
Yeah, although sometimes I think some of those literally exist to avoid getting sued.
Yeah, most of them actually
almost
Mo-
all of them exist
to avoid getting
because
sued.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
Nobody ever, like, for example, may contain nuts on a thing of cashews. Like, that is literally there, not because people are stupid enough to fall for it, but because people are...
Those ones are fair.
No, it's not.
Wait, what?
they're
Container
nuts.
of
Why do you
cashews
have
are nuts. But no, it's
literally nuts?
It's for, like, hey, people will try to sue us over this because they know that this contains nuts, but this is a way to make a quick buck.
Yeah, because America.
However, it is not stupid to have may contain nuts on a container of peanuts. Peanuts are not nuts.
Are they not?
No, they're legumes.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't know that. I thought they were
Yeah.
also a nut.
They're not
but then
technically nuts. I am that.
Cashews aren't nuts either. I think cashews are.
No, it's the same thing.
Oh, are they also legumes? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
trying to think of a nut that wasn't a peanut, and I
Yeah,
failed.
but most people don't
That
know
woman's-
the thing about cashews are weird.
Yeah, they're fucking weird. They're poisonous unless you, like, except for a little part.
The fruit is poisonous.
Yeah.
That's why you'll never find it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I got cat hair in my mouth.
Well, don't do that.
I can't. It's where I live.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true.
I enjoyed being on vacation and not having cat hair in my mouth every 5 seconds.
Honestly, I can
Where did
imagine
this
that.
scratch come from?
It was me. I did it. Aha!
What's that
I am
line
the Grinch
from,
that stole Christmas.
What's that line from JoJo?
Tis I, the French's fry.
That's not that. That's not. It's the only
not
thing I
Me,
know
Dio.
about. It's me.
Dio!
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know anything about JoJo, but all I know is that it's made people really fucking good at GeoGuessr.
I don't know what those words mean.
You know what GeoGuessr is?
No, I do not.
He doesn't good
It's
at
the-
much.
It's a game.
It's a game, Devin.
It's you go
where they
into
put
Google
you-
Maps and you get put into the random places. in
And you
the
have to
world.
try and figure out where you are.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
Yeah. It was a
It
thing
was
for a
really
while.
popular for a while and then stopped actually.
Yeah.
That's probably
It
why I
stopped
haven't heard
because
of it.
it stopped because they realized, oh, we're making people good at stalking.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I never thought about that, but yeah.
Stalking the game.
I watched it's like a 9-minute. I think it might have. Despite my reservations on TikTok, I
Keith,
might have
what the
seen
fuck?
a 9-minute TikTok where this woman's going through like just this absolutely insane story about how she got stalked by this guy and just it kept escalating. It was she shot him is basically how it ended. Not fatally, but she shot him and he
Oh.
went to prison.
Mm-hmm.
But
Good.
she literally
Yeah,
had
I'll
to
check this.
move to a different place and and basically couldn't sleep
Yeah.
because the systems in place to prevent stuff like this from happening are really non-existent.
Cops can't do anything unless a crime has been officially committed.
Exactly. So
Or, even if it has been committed, they don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So
Unless they're allowed to kill somebody, they don't care.
that's okay because then they can just cover it up.
Anyway,
On that happy note,
such a happy
Well,
note.
Jesus, I wouldn't have said that if I knew that was going to be the last fucking line of this thing.
So, yeah, don't forget to lick all those buttons. They're very tasty. They're very
killing animals,
delicious.
not
They do
randomly
help
killing
us fight the evil algorithms that is YouTube. And over on the gaming channel, way over there in the distance, which will probably be at the end screen as I'm talking, there's the Mass Effects, there's the Pokemons, there's the Dead Space, which is almost over.
Yes.
There's
things.
Zelda. I think we still have an episode of it.
We
Farm will
might.
eventually come back.
We might. Farming will eventually come back, as well as slime.
Yep.
There's also new shorts on the gaming channel. Go look at them. The origin of beans is on the shorts.
Yes.
The reason you're not allowed to wear clothes in Breath of the Wild is on the shorts, which I forgot about.
Yeah.
Me playing video games at 11:30 at night, going insane, catching ducks is in a short because you all loved it for some unholy reason.
Oh, that's
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yep.
Because ducks. You know,
It was
big crusty.
the day before I left. I was recording me catching ducks, and it was so late at night I was losing my mind. It was the last thing I had to do before I left, because it was coming out while I was on vacation.
Catch ducks.
It was Pokemon. I was catching Psyducks.
Yep.
Oh, why would you do that willingly?
There's a whole thing in Pokemon Let's Go where if you chain it, you get better stats, and then there's a thing where there are grandmasters. You have to have a one fight with a Pokemon of the same species. You're not allowed to use any other species, so I have to have a duck fight later on in the game. It's a whole thing. Duck fight.
Fair enough.
Duck fight.
Yep. So go check out the older podcasts. They're great. Trust me. There's one about biting each other and being kinky, as well as Batman in the same episode.
The man.
I will link that.
You're welcome.
Ah, yes, the
And-
age-old Tumblr meme.
Yep. In a podcast. And until next week. Bye, everyone. Look at us on Spotify. We're not
Bye-bye.
creepy, we promise.
Well, we are.
We are
but
creepy.
in a charming way.
Maybe? I kind of dumped charisma.